Ooh, what's this? It's a game-free game. You guys know what's coming, aren't you? It's a Pikachu! Oh, the 90s kid in me is so happy. Oh my. Oh my. Anywho guys, welcome to Pokemon Yellow. Now the reason why I have decided to do this out of nowhere was I had started playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, but I realized a lot of the memories I had was of when I was a child and played Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow was actually also my second game that I actually got, and the first game I 100% completed. So that was so much fun. And just for being transparent, the first game I ever got was Pokemon Blue. I didn't finish that one, but I had a horde of Pikachus, I remember. However, I really wanted to do this series before I continued with Let's Go Eevee, because then you can really see the contrast between the differences. Oh no, it's starting again. Oh no! Then you can... We just gotta do this. So then you see what I'm talking about. But it's basically that there are parallels between the two games because it's a newer version of the original Pokemon game series, and in my mind it's mostly close to Pokemon Yellow because you can walk around with your Pokemon, which was only available in Pokemon Yellow, and therefore I wanted to play this first and see where that could go just by memory, and then relate to that in future Let's Playing of Let's Pokemon either Pikachu or Eevee, because I have both. I actually have both. Anywho, without me starting to ramble a lot too much about the game before playing it, let's get into it. Yes. Let's start... Well, we can only start a new game because well, that's actually very common for Pokemon games, only having one save file. So if we screw anything up, well, that's what we're gonna live with. That's what we're gonna do. That's a very old oak sprite right there. Hello there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon! The most known sentence in any game, and my voice is fluctuating a bit today. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for a lung test, so I'm not allowed to take my asthma medication. So that's something. Not. So yeah, this is the very first thing I saw as a kid, like many others who played this game. And I played it on a Game Boy Color that had the Pichu and the Pikachu on, and I think I still have it somewhere. Just don't know. Right now I'm playing on the 3DS Virtual Console, on a 3DS recorder, which is very common now today, that Let's Players use instead of emulators. So yes, let's get into it. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof, or the Pokemon Professor, but I like to be in with the kids and shorten the words so you don't get what I'm saying, you know? Yes? This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. And I can remember so much that I actually know what to say before this. Again, I'm gonna only play this game by memory. And I haven't played Pokemon Yellow since I was maybe 12. Maybe 13. That was the last time I think I played it. So this is... And that's... Oh, that's over 12 years ago. Oh, this is gonna be funny. For some people, Pokemons are pets. For others, use them for fights. As you can see, it's a pacifist or a fighting type existence we can have. But since you're playing Pokemon, it's definitely the battling way you're going to go. Anywho, as for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. That's why they call me the Pokemon Prof! Oh yes! First, what is your name? Well, this is also a thing that was in the very early days. You played basically as Ash. But in the first Pokemon games, he's actually called Red. And his rivals, I think, is called Gray. Even though that would technically resemble Gary, as you will see in a second. And it was not about genders or anything, you were just living in this little fantasy world of Pokemon, which has expanded so vividly over the year. Like, man, how many Pokemons are there now? I can't even keep up, and with the new Sword and Shield coming out very soon, there's probably another 100 Pokemons we have to learn. Anyway, you can see, as you can see here, actually you can call him Ash. You also call him Yellow, which is referring to the game, but I think in canon he's called Red, actually. You can also call him Jack, but I will call him Ray, because that's half of my name. And it's going to be the R... where is the small letters? No, that's end. Where is the lower cat? Lower? Lower. I was like, where is the lower cases? I can't find them. And I'm getting back to old controls, man. Man, this is... You can hear when a person has nostalgia, and this is probably the only game I really have nostalgia with. Because it was the only game I really hoarded, like, all the time, and then I stopped playing it for a long while. Not picking up because I burned out on it. And now I'm here, giddy as I don't know. And yeah, it's just lovely in some way. Right. So your name is Ray. That's alright. And there we have technically Gary. As the American names, I can't remember. I think the Ash's name in Japanese is Satomoto. But I can't remember what Gary's name is in Japanese. Anyhow, there's a very difference between the names in the different continents. Anywho, this is my grandson. So he's not only been studying Pokemon, he's also been studying ladies. At some point at least. Because we don't hear about the grandma. Anyway. He's been your rival ever since you were a baby. A rival baby. They were fighting over the milk bottles and everything, just hitting each other. Oh no. This is why I am getting a little senile in years. What was my grandson's name again? I can't remember. And you can call him Blue, Gary, or John. No. I actually don't know a good name for him. I thought about my own name. As for Rival's name, I never really thought about really good names or anything, because I'm not very good at punny names. I would try my best, but I'm not. But since his hair is in a spiky matter, I think we'll call him Spike. Which reminds me of... if you guys remember the series back in, I think it was the 90s or very early 20s, or yeah, 2000s rather, there was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And they had a character called Spike who was very like, you didn't know if he was a friend or enemy. I think he ended up as a friend in the end, but he was very shady kind of character. He was chaotic good, I think we would say in a role-playing world, but it kind of reminds me of him, and I really like that. I was into some weird series, but they were very common on telly at the time, so that's fine. And since my parents always preferred English television, I always saw English television, so English came to me very early. So I was watching all these weird Beverly Hills, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, all these weird series that did not really genre-wise match together, but I watched it all. Anyway, that's right, I remember now. I'm not so senile that I've completely gotten amnesia, or rather, that I've gotten completely senile and completely forgotten him out of my life. No, that's not why his grandmother left me in the first place. His name is Spike! Yes, he is. Now, Ray, your very own Pokemon launching? You're gonna launch on a beach and the Pokemon will come to you, right? No. Your own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go, little one. Oh yeah, this is the thing, the color spectrum. Is that an N64? It's a SNES! Even older! Oh yeah, the Game Boy was before the... Yeah, the Game Boy was before the N64, wasn't it? So Ray is playing SNES. Nice! Okay! It's time to go! Oh no, I just want to sit and play games all day. Wouldn't that be fun? Breaking the fourth wall there. Okay, so we have a computer as well. Ray turned on the PC. Read all items, deposit item, toss item, log off. Well, we don't have any items there, so nothing of importance there. Alright. And here's our mom. I like the simple designs of the houses as well. I remember designing... Well, when you're a kid, you live into this little world where everything is possible with your imagination, and I remember so vibrantly that I wanted to have a Pokemon farm. I really enjoyed Brock's way of finding animals. He wanted to raise animals in the anime series. I just loved the fact that having a ranch with Pokemon and just living freestyle life kind of thing. So I designed my own little home. I don't think I have the drawing anymore. But it's just living into this imagination, and it's so fantastic in some way. I get why people get like geeky when they play their childhood games, and this is one of mine, so you'll hear me geek out a couple of times probably. Right, all boys leave home someday. Girls do too, but hey. It said so on the TV! You're taking your parental guidance from your TV and not just, oh, he's becoming of a man. Like, is it 11 or 12 they are when they go out in the world and in the world of Pokemon and start battling? I think it's around 10 to 12 years old. I don't really know much of the lore. I don't really pay attention to all those details. I usually just always assumed he was a teenager. But it seems they're much younger than that. Professor Oak's next door is looking for you. Alright, so, and the thing is about, as well, and this is a little sad part, is I was a very weak reader as a child, so I actually got these console games to help me ease in on reading and spelling better, and Pokemon Yellow had a very simple language which I was able to understand slowly. I was a late developer in reading and writing, so this was another way for me to learn. So it actually had a really great impact for me as a child. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. She wants a small Pokemon. So like a Machamp or... maybe. And then we have this lovely little lake down here. We can't do much about that yet. And there's this guy. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items from and Pokemon as data via PC. Yes, we're getting into the technology world, and everything is just handy dandy. Oh yeah, that's our rival's house. Or Spike's house, rather. But here is, of course, the very purple area of Professor Oak. Or lavender, maybe. Oh, I would say this is blue-purple. It's not quite lavender. It's not subtle enough in the purple color. Right! Start your Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. A to the C. I started. As you can see, it's very simple language, so I love it at that fact. Going back to it now and being able to read it properly instead of kind of stumbling in just simple sentences. There's probably gonna be doozies later where I'm going like, oh, I just said I was good at reading. Apparently not. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in the high regard. Isn't he also— oh. Hello, Spike. Yo, Ray! Gramps isn't around. I ran here because he said he had a Pokemon for me. What a spoiled child, you don't even catch it yourself? You just get your grandfather to get that to you. Okay. So, Oak is not here. Huh. That's interesting, so where could he be? That's the next question. Actually, to be honest, he will just be up here. Hey! Wait! Don't go! Oh, he was actually not up there, he came behind. That was close. Well, Pokemon will live in tall grass. Live in the tall grass. Uh-oh. We actually ran into a Pokemon, and it's a Pikachu! Well, Pikachu has appeared. Oh, he's doing all the things. We are not doing anything, we're just watching him in action. Completely. Alright, Pikachu has been caught. In a little yellow Pokeball. How fitting and matching. Okay. Phew. A Pokemon can appear anytime in the tall grass, not as in newer games where, example-wise with the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, where you can see them and avoid them. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know! Here, come with me. So we were not called upon by Oak, we would just randomly encounter him, because his full focus was apparently on his grandchild, actually. Seemingly. Anywho. Gramps! I'm fed up with waiting. Spike? Why are you here already? I said for you to come by later. Ah, whatever. Just wait here. Look, Ray. Do you see that ball on the table? This is called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. You may have it. Go on, take it. Oh, it is actually— oh, we had the first appointment and then Spike had a later appointment, but Spike is impatient, as you can see. Hey, Gramps, wait! What about me? Be patient, Spike. I will give you your one later. And this is also a very interesting thing that's also evolved over the years, is how the rival acts towards your character. In olden days, as in my youth, they were kinda, to put it nicely, dicks. As you can see here. Just a matter of fact. He pushes you away. No way, Ray! No way! Ray, I want this Pokemon! Spike snatched the Pokemon. Spike, what are you doing? Gramps, I want this one! But alright then. That Pokemon is yours. Giving in too easy. That's not called good grandparenting. I was going to give you one anyway. Ray, come over here. Okay. Ray, this is your Pokemon. I called earlier. Or this is a Pokemon I called earlier. You can have it. I caught it in the wild and it's not tame yet. So we're also getting the troublesome Pokemon because the other one is well trained. Or I don't know. We don't know much about that. Other than we know it's an Eevee. Spoilers. But it kinda hinted in the Let's Go series, right? Do we want to give a nickname to your Pikachu? Oh yes. And what should we call him? Well, he is an electric Pokemon. And we do throw him at other Pokemons, right? So what about... Where's Jamie? Mjolnir. I'm thinking Mjolnir. As in Thor's weapon? So where's the end? It's really weird to play new older games where you don't have the stylus to use. So where is... Oh, there's L. No, it's not L, it's N I need. There. And going through the alphabet again. And it's so slow paced, but I love it. And Pokemon Yellow is not that long a game. Neither is Red or Blue, which were its predecessors. Pokemon Yellow is actually a combination of the two games. Though you still have to link up to another Game Boy or whatever to get fully evolved Pokemons and get all of them. I also think there are a few, I can't remember which, but there are a few you can't get in Yellow, but you can get in either Red or Blue. So... that's the thing, but in this one you can get all the starters, which was very attractive back in the day. You didn't have to choose between Bulbasaur, Charizard, or Squirtle. You could get them all because you got Pikachu as your starter. But you have to go through different challenges, quote-unquote, to get the different Pokemons, which is kind of interesting. But I actually think I'll be ending off here because we have already gotten in very nice and slow. And until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.